Ma'am, were you surprised to see the Reverend Jesse Jackson here?
Well, I'd just been told as I was arriving that he's here. And now, of course, I was aware he was going to be coming to be receiving a national order tomorrow.
Yes.
So it was not a complete surprise, you know.
But it was a warm surprise. He hugged you and he was thrilled to see you.
We were always together here and there at very important events. He was at Lutuli House ahead of the centenary. He was among the first people that were briefed as a person who had also participated in the anti-apartheid struggle. And of course was in Mangaung when the actual birthday, the 8th of January 2012, the 100th year birthday, he was at the Vayu Church with all of us when we broke the 2 centuries as the president was igniting the centenary flame.
Yeah. So he's very much part of the family in a sense.
He's very much part of the huge anti-apartheid family of activists that is all over the globe. And he was one of the most active people that are quite well known, especially in the United States of America.
Now, for the little that you've seen of the Kapo Center here at Freedom Park, what are your impressions?
My impressions are I'm ashamed that I haven't been here to go through the whole place. I can see that it's a place that one must make time to come and visit, to go through all of it. You know, we've been carrying on with this project for years now. And with this third part of it, clearly we have done a lot to try and capture human experience, which of course as South Africans, we are part of. And I see that here it starts with the slavery, with the slave trade in particular. And it is quite sad, some of the captured statements from former slaves who had been now freed, which you can say in a different way. We are people that had been victims in a particular way in the colonialism of a special type that our people in South Africa went through.
So talking about now 19 years down the line after liberation, I was showing you some of the messages on Twitter, some people arguing occasionally that things were better under apartheid, and I was showing you another message saying nobody can persuade this person that things were better under apartheid. Is it a bit surreal for you? What do you make of those kinds of conversations?
Actually, it's one of the saddest things, I think, to hear a person say or hear of a person saying that it was better under apartheid. It can only be because that person maybe was not yet born at the time, did not experience what it was, and is really just engaging in a debate without really applying their minds and memory and actual fact about what apartheid was, what it did to our people, the dehumanization. But of course, we fought for freedom, including freedom to express what one thinks, what one feels, and including what we would differ with, because I totally differ with a person who says it was better under apartheid.
Have we made strides in the 19 years to reverse that, the dehumanizing, all of those elements, to create a different kind of sense, a different kind of humanity, a different value system?
I think with no hesitation, we've made lots of strides. The very freedom people have to even be perpetually critical and never stop to think about facts, about where we were when we freed ourselves and where we are now. The fact that we now, in fact, are free as each South African, once you reach a particular age, to express our views on who must be at the hem of the ropes of government. The fact that you can, in fact, even when you are an enemy, if you are going to talk about us as enemies, you have a right to be critical, even of the government. That's a major stride, because you could never do that in the previous South Africa.
Okay.
You could never be critical of those that were in charge. So the fact that today, now and again, Mr. F.W. de Klerk comes out and he is very sometimes judgmental about what's going on. He has the freedom that we fought for him to have.
All right. Thank you very much. Baleka Mbete is chairperson of the ANC, talking about a variety of things. And of course, as you know, this is the build-up to Freedom Day celebration.